We come here to remember those who were killed, those who survive, and those changed forever.
She was one of the last victims found. One day when I was in my English class, my dad had come to the school because my mother had been found, and we knew at that time point that ultimately she had been lost. There's a gentleman coming down a ladder with a fireman. That was my mom's boss, Dr. Brian Espy. Dr. Espy lost everyone in his office because he happened to walk across the other side of the 5th floor to get a cup of coffee. And the remainder of his team were all lost that day. You don't have to be defined by hardship. You don't have to be defined by the things that may seem insurmountable.
When you see this tree survive and thrive, you were reminded to love your neighbors, to love each other, and to serve each other in a way that honors those victims. So thank you so much for allowing me to be here, so that this stands for generations to be able to remember those who were lost on April 19th, 1995.
It really teaches us about our history, and it shows how great we as a state have come together to support one another through hard times.
Even just helping with volunteering with the marathon, I think all those things help the state, and I think it shows that Oklahoma is one of the better states, especially with the community.
This morning we were in Grady County, and thank you so much for having us here at Gracemont as we visit Caddo County.
May all who leave here know the impact of violence. May this memorial offer comfort, strength, peace, hope, and serenity.
But it was all kinds of ordinary people who came down there to help, not just on April the 19th, but in the days that came, who did extraordinary things. I had a friend who was in construction. They needed equipment. He brought all of his equipment down there. Nobody told him to, he just knew he needed to. But what I also remember was all the good that regular old people did immediately.
I think it's very important for a school like Gracemont. A lot of times people forget about the smaller communities. It still affected them. We had students who knew people that was involved. Have people coming and talking to us about it's very important.
I feel like it's good. I feel like if we can come together, it'll be like kindness brings less violence, and it just helps all around.